Hello, everybody, and welcome to part 3 of our Shadow Realm and Light Realm session. So, we are going to pick back up with our Light Realm. So, when you are considering beings from the Light Realm, most people that are considered a light being or a person who is of a good nature or of a good standing. Um, these people tend to like to follow rules. They like to have regulations. They like to know what they can and cannot do. Okay. They like to be able to see formations and have things mapped out clearly. They like to have organization. They like to have some type of plan sometimes. Okay. And that is more of the systematic light workers. Okay. Systematic light workers. These light workers, once again, tend to like to have programming. They tend to like to have coding. They tend to gather a purpose from being told or giving instruction on what to do and how to do it to the best of their ability. Now, we also have to consider that person or that energy also as a light, a light giver or a light bringer or a light healer. Okay, you have healers and you have hunters, just like you have shadow workers and you have light workers. You have shadow hunters and you have light hunters. So, in this aspect, we are now talking about light. Okay, so with light healers, when you are dealing with light healers, a negative aspect of a light healer, this would be somebody who would is always inboxing you for a reading, or they're always telling you something negative is going on in your life, or they're always saying, oh well, I'm just looking out. These type of negative aspect beings literally are a fragmented or impartation encoding. And what I mean by that is they may have the mindset to want to do the right thing. Inside of them, they mean, oh yes, I am here for a purpose and to do the right thing. But when it really comes down to the factuality of what they are supposed to do, their essence is literally living off of other people's natural energy, living off of other people who can naturally heal, or directing or gathering energy from people that are natural sources of the source. So that is another aspect of a light being. When you are also dealing with these light beings, a lot of them promote, like I said, healing, creativity. They have beautiful ideas, beautiful personalities. They definitely don't want to deal with conflict. But also with these light beings, they are, like I said, they're very creative. They're very shy. They're very empathetic and sympathetic. They're very much open to a lot of the situations and circumstances around you. Also, the thing about a lot of light workers from the light realm, those that are new seeds or new babies, they will be what we consider good Samaritans from hell. Meaning, this person sort of have a Steve Urkel complex. They want to help and want to help and want to help and want to help. But since they really don't have the proper training and they don't have their footing set the proper way, they tend to jump into situations and want to help and then end up actually making the situation worse. It's not intentional. They're not doing it on purpose. But that is something that tends to happen with new light seeds or new light workers that really don't have a good footing in the light realm or in their purpose. So when you are dealing with a lot of these light seeds or dealing with people of the light realm, remember, they like your truth, okay? They love the fact of you they're going to accept the fact that since we are in the light, there is nothing to hide. So a lot of them are very trusting. A lot of them will take you at face value. If you come to them and say, hey, this is what I am, they will be, all right, let's go, and keep working with you on that route. Even though other people may have a different type or a different kind of agenda. So that is something that you do have to be weary of. Also, when you are dealing with people from the light realm, in the negative aspect, these people will also be in positions of power, such as parliament, such as government, um, such as your police officers, such as your preachers, ministers that are in positions of power and have definitely abused and misused and manipulated that power for the worst. Okay. These are also people that were born in the light realm or were born into a privilege or born into a aspect of advancement in this lifetime. And with that advancement, they also learn to manipulate and misuse and misguide people through that light. If they were charged as a protector, then their job is literally to protect all, not to protect a certain few. If their job was to be a shaman and to teach, it was to teach all, not a select few. So this is where some people do walk in their purpose as being that light person or of that light realm by being a healer, by being a teacher, by being a protector. But this is where they are considered light hunters because these people are out to seek your energy and manipulate the purpose. They are here to seek your energy and sort of make you into something that you are not. And if not that, they will feed off of your energy. They will feed off of that light source that wants to help, that wants to heal, that wants to see the brighter side of situations and circumstances. And ultimately, they will end up draining you dry into that place of nothingness. So when you see people talking about how wherever there is light, the shadow cannot reside, true. When the light is utilized in the correct way, it actually does not burn. If you are standing in your truth, then it will not bother you. If anything, it just sheds light to the situation and circumstances around you. But if you are not walking in your truth as that light worker, as that light healer, a lot of things that you are putting into or putting your energy into will not manifest properly. So that is our part 3 session of our light and dark realm. Up next, shadows.